Hello, Virgo. Welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. I do apologize about it being so late to get your readout to you. Circumstances and trying to adjust to new schedules is becoming quite a challenge for me. I do apologize. As that old saying, better late than never. So here we get your February readout. We're going to find out what February 22 is going to bring for you. This is a general message for the collective of Virgo. That means anybody that has Virgo anywhere in their chart, this message is meant for you. It may not necessarily be your personal message. It might be a message for the person sitting next to you that has Virgo in their chart. But I do intend to get this message directed to the person that is watching and observing, that has taken the time out of their life to observe this tarot read, so that they may receive the messages from Spirit as well. Spirit may decide to hijack this message and present a completely different message. It might be a message for, let's say, you are completely intertwined with another individual, and it might be what their intent is towards you through the month. So please keep that in mind as well. I'm going to read the read as it being your month, but you'll know if it is an energy from, somebody that you are completely intertwined with, or if it's your read. You should know. We have overall energy up here. So once we review overall energy in the first week, you should recognize whether or not this is or is not your message. And you can always, things can always turn around too. So it's up to you. Use your intuition to decide whether or not this truly is or is not your message. If you feel like it is not your message, you don't feel comfortable with it being your message, then I do encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. Please keep in mind that we are not born under only the sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Some of us are an exception, such as myself. I have 3 zodiacs that I am born under with 1 stray. So some of us are an exception, but for the most part, most of us are born under other zodiacs as well, not just those 4. So what I have been encouraging everybody to do is to pull out your chart and look at your chart of all that you're born under. There's like a big circle, a big map, and it shows all those. And where your eyes fall or where your intuition leads you, go observe that read. That's the best way I can help you to guide you to what may be more pertinent for you or not. And again, it's completely up to you to choose to do that or not. I just am here to try to help give you some guidance, some direction, and it's up to you to take it and run with it or disregard it. Same with the read from Spirit. It's completely up to you to take it or disregard it. We are here for you, whichever way you choose to go. Okay. So with all that being said, I would like to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Virgo in opening their eyes to see, their ears to hear, their heart to feel, and their intuition to discern the message they are about to receive. We are going to do a quick run through to kind of oversee each week and see what you're looking for the first week, since we're almost over with it. Today is Sunday, and it's technically rolling into the second week. So if you do not relate, resonate, ring-a-ding, or, it doesn't seem familiar as what I was just told the first week, it's not like if somebody had wrote your life story and then they sat down and read it. If it summarizes that week for you, then, definitely this is your read. Or, the person that you are completely intertwined with energetically. If it was their week, then please, pay close attention. But I do ask, as usual, please don't force any of this message to try to fit your situation, okay? Again, it should be like somebody wrote your life story in a book and you're reading it, because that leads us up to, we're going to do clarification to fine tune the message and then we'll get any further messages, which is like a PS on a letter that you may have wrote, or oops, I forgot to tell you this. And then we're going to head to guidance, which is the whole point of this, is each week that you're going through, how about some guidance for how to get through the month, some direction, some insight, So with all that being said, here we go. All right, so the overall energy, we have the devil. You could, it is earth element. Um, it's not your actual zodiac, it's Capricorn. You could be intertwining or tangling with a Capricorn. However, that is overall for the surmising of that card, it is toxicity. Either fear or anger, rage, lust, obsession, possession, um, addictions, all of that. It's all wrapped up in that card right there. Um, and misdirection as well. What's the other one? I keep having this word come to me. It's like coercing somebody, using your words and being able to make them do what you want them to do. Manipulation. There we go. Thank you. Um, that's what that also is as well. All right, so that's the overall energy. The bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. Moving swiftly forward, cutting away what doesn't serve, trying to find balance, equal give and take, basically, Six of Pentacles, and then start something new, the world. Okay, so the first week we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, and then the Four of Cups in reverse for the first week. So somebody fairly young, full of vigor, isn't willing to commit. They may be toying with you. Oh, there's the manipulation. Oh, okay. They may be toying with you, playing with you. And losing out on a golden opportunity, or you think it's a golden opportunity, even though it's not truly. It's not truly a golden opportunity, but you think it is. So there's manipulation, and you're losing out on an opportunity that you thought should be presented, right? But there's a loss there. Okay. For the second week, we have, and since this is in the back, we're going to read that one first, which is the Lovers, and then Temperance. So definitely, like your twin, a soul bond, that tight energy, very tight knit energy connection, trying to find balance and harmony with that. The third week, we have the Six of Cups, looking at the past, King of Wands, focusing on what we want, Two of Pentacles, trying to find balance between two obstacles is the word I was just told, two obstacles, two challenges. And for example, it can very well be your soul bond, your twin, that intimate relationship, and then your home life that may be separated from each other, your family and your friends, and trying to find a balance between those two so that nobody feels neglected or rejected. Okay. And so there are some different options that you're looking at, and you are doing you. You're going within yourself. You're trying to shine some light on, shed some light. I was just told, shed some light on what to do. The fourth week, we have the Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and then these came out crossing, Five of Pentacles and Three of Swords. And they fell out sideways, heading towards being in the reverse. So that's actually a beneficial, positive thing that we're seeing here. So with the Queen of Swords, we're being, analytical is the word I was just given, being very analytical in regards to our independence, our finances, our stability. What's the word you're trying to give me here? Well, moving on, because I'm not going to hold up the read, but being independent and confident in yourself, not needing anybody, but always willing to accept anybody. However, you don't need to depend on anyone. So you're being very analytical. It could be in regards to yourself being, becoming, or trying to make yourself stronger, or in regards to somebody that is this. And it can very well be referring to this individual here. Again, we'll do some clarification, see if we can fine tune it. The Nine of Pentacles, I'm going to cock out here just a little bit so I can try to get some focus on that whenever we do clarification. But then we have the Five of Pentacles heading towards being in reverse. So I'm actually going to read it as if it's reverse. Um, things are, things are looking up. Money will be improving. Um, things aren't as things aren't secure just yet, but they're heading in that direction. Um, and then we have the Three of Swords heading towards being in the reverse. Which is working on healing the heart. I like to think of it as the Three of Swords. They're all sliding out of the heart instead of being stabbed in to where you're hurting. I like to think of them as sliding out of the heart. That's an intuitive read that I'm pulling from that is, things are, uh, the appearance of things improving, not feeling as dejected. You're starting to heal, but you're on that path in that direction. You're not there, but you are working towards that direction, focusing on, oh, yes, yes, it is you. Focusing on becoming independent yourself by analyzing the situation, cutting away what doesn't fit, and being you standing on your own. And by the way, the Nine of Pentacles is you, Virgo. So you've made an appearance twice out here. Okay, well, let's do some clarification and see if we can get some more information here, all right? We're going to start with the Devil up there first. So please clarify the Devil for Virgo, overall energy, February 2022, please. Please clarify the Devil, overall energy, February 2022 for Virgo, please. Thank you. Oh, and I should have caught him. Okay, this is how they fell. So we have the Sun in reverse. There's some unhappiness, okay? And then we have, cat hairs, great. Then we have these, they fell in reverse also. Working on becoming more secure in yourself. However, there's still some instability. Your emotions may be a little high. They're out of whack because you're not in a happy mode. So yeah, there's some toxicity there. It is an emotional instability. Emotional instability. Okay. But you're maintaining the belief that you will attain your wishes, your goals, your dreams. Okay. So at least on the good side, where you're kind of in a frump for the overall energy, you're maintaining the belief that you still will. And that's leading towards manifesting what you truly believe is going to occur, which is good. Okay. So let's go for the first week. We have the Knight of Wands and the Four of Cups in reverse. Please clarify the first week, February 2022 for Virgo. Knight of Wands and Four of Cups, please, in reverse. Again, I have somebody here throwing cards off my table. That's how it fell. Okay. Then we have that. So, yeah, a little stressed out about waiting for what you were wanting to have, what you were trying to call in, and you're getting a little stressed out in regards to that because, the first week is not, it may not necessarily be what you thought it was. Obviously, you know. you think you've lost out on a golden opportunity, and it's upsetting you because you were waiting for it to come, and maybe you're not realizing that they were manipulating. So it's kind of sending you in emotional turmoil, which all of us, I'm speaking from experience, you're being manipulated, and it takes you time to, realize it. You're not on the inside. Anytime you're on the outskirts seeing it happen to somebody, you recognize it immediately. But when you're in it and it's happening to you, you don't see that. It's because there's some kind of a bubble or a blinder that falls over you when you're within the situation. And it takes time to recognize that. And I believe the first week, that's kind of where you're sitting. Okay. So please clarify the second week, February 2022 for Virgo, the Lovers and Temperance, please. Please clarify the second week of February 2022 for Virgo, the Lovers and Temperance. Well, that almost came out. And again, they're wanting to say something. Well, seriously, that's 3 of them. Please clarify the Lovers and Temperance for Virgo, February 2022. Now, that one fell like that. Honestly, it was in the deck like that, so we'll take it like that. Ace of Wands on its side, heading in reverse. I want to do a little bit more here. There we go. Aha. Wanting to take control of the situation. But, again, back to that opportunity, that exciting new beginning, may not so much be occurring there. So you're just trying to find some peace and harmony within the situation, trying to just communicate. Okay. So, and again, third week, this is pretty clear. The communication, 8 of Wands, communication's not occurring. Things are not working out. Okay, so you are going to look at the past. You're going to look at the whole situation and focus on how to make this happen. And in the third week, you're just going to kind of go within yourself and try to evaluate what option you have, what opportunities, what path you should really take in regards to this. Okay, so we're going to leave that as it is. With all those cards, it's pretty clear. So the fourth week here, I just want to do a quick overview on this, and I will cover all of them because we know the Nine of Pentacles is referring to you cutting away what doesn't serve you, and then figuring out what needs to be done and cutting away what doesn't benefit, and becoming more self-sufficient yourself, heading towards being the Queen of Pentacles yourself, but the Nine of Pentacles to where you're single and strong. And you may actually be, there's an individual that I know that they fall out as the Nine of Pentacles and they have a partner in their life. They live with an individual, but they always fall out as the Nine of Pentacles. It's because they kind of protect themselves. So they're living with this individual. They love this individual, but they protect themselves with a little piece so that they don't completely solidify themselves as a relationship and intertwine energies completely, if you follow me. And he is a Virgo, this individual that I'm referring to. So to kind of help you understand, you may very well be with this individual, but you're cutting away what doesn't serve or benefit. Only you know your story. Only you know what this is leading to, whether it be cutting them, severing them from your life, or severing a situation, but definitely working on healing. So let's do some quick clarification, see if we can get a summary for this. For the fourth week of February 2022 for Virgo, Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and Three of Swords on their side, heading towards reverse, please. Please clarify Queen of Swords. Well, good grief. Oh, there we go. And again, on the floor. That's how it fell. Let's see. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. As is anybody, really, honestly. We're all heading towards and working on trying to be the best of ourselves. To better ourselves is what they were just telling me. To better yourself and head towards your, what you want out of everything. the finality of any situation, the end of a book, you know, where you retire, where you're happy, where you're completed. That's that 10 of Pentacles. You're financially stable, 9 of Pentacles, and you're completed. You may have the family, the home, um, the wealth, whatever. It's your 10 of Pentacles. And that is what you're heading towards: healing yourself, being independent, being financially stable, severing whatever doesn't fit you, what actually gets in your path and is against you. You sever that and cut it away. So anything that jumps in your path, you just cut it away, so that you can head towards healing and head towards becoming more secure and independent yourself. And the world, ending a cycle and beginning a new one. Okay, so let's get any further messages that Spirit may have for you here, Virgo, in regards to February 2022. We have, emotions are running high. Be confident, and you will be successful. But make sure you take action and don't leave things as they are. Don't, take action and don't let the dust settle, because a new romantic cycle will begin. All right. Well, let's see if we can get some guidance on how to go about being successful in that. Wow. Okay. I guess we're going to get it right now. So we have, make sure that it is within your moral strengths, integrity, and be sure to connect with your spiritual side. There may be some information there from, from departed ones that they may be able to share with you. Also do some, take some time out and do what you love most, whether it be reading, writing, even selling. Spiritually based books is what it says, but you must be an author of some form. And be sure to listen, ear chakra. Listen to any sound. Something may trigger you to help guide you. You may be asking for help, and if you just let them talk to you, you listen. Open your ears, again, mediumship. Open your spiritual side and listen with your ears, and they'll help you. Because here you are trying to shine a light. Yes, I was directed back to the Hermit, where you are going within yourself in the 3rd week, trying to shine a light, shed a light on your path which you should go, so you can then become the Queen of Swords, and that is here. Open your spiritual side. Allow your ancestors, your family, people from the previous, anybody on the spiritual side to help guide you. And spiritual books. Maybe you need to study how to become a little closer so that you can, or maybe look at your ancestry to see who you can call on for help. Only you know what this is referring to, but make sure it stays within your upper moral beliefs. Okay? Anything that steps out of bounds of your moral beliefs, that should be a red flag for you. Okay, so with that being your read for February 2022, what it will bring, let's have a look about the energies here. Remember, the energies in here, your energy, their energy, what's in your bubble, what you're pulling on. It's just the energies within the cards. You can be taking on a Leo energy, even though it's like real close to your sun birth time. You could be pulling and drawing on that energy to become stronger, to be more confident. And just keep all that in mind, please. You may not necessarily have Leo in your chart, but you can draw on that energy, or your partner can draw on that energy. Or it can be referring to your birth time, what's in your zodiac. So with enough rambling, let's go to the energies that you have in here. The major arcanas that we have, as I read them off, please remember, the more major arcanas you have, the more the divine in the universe have a hand in your path, helping you clear the path so you can walk down it nice and smooth. The more major minor arcanas you have, the more bumps in the road you have where there's a decision that needs to be made that's pretty big, that the divine and the universe are waiting for you to make so they can then jump in and help you clear that path. All right, so we have you, of course, which I called out. Virgo, Capricorn, I have called out. And Sagittarius, Gemini, and then Aries. And those have popped out for you. So those are the energies that are sitting out here. All right, Virgo. Here in a few days, we'll start doing what is headed towards you instead of your current energy. Kind of makes more sense. That way we can do, what's headed towards you, and then we can see where your status is after that once it's headed towards you. It kind of makes a little more sense. So I'm flip-flopping next week's read, which is, here in a few days. I probably will start recording Wednesday. May be able to get everything up by Friday or Saturday. Depends on YouTube again, because I kind of ride on how long it takes YouTube to put recordings up. To upload, I can upload them, but how long does it take YouTube to get them on there? You know how that goes, or maybe you don't. I don't know, but I'm praying that I'm explaining it a little bit more. Good gravy, the babbling I'm doing. I am so sorry. I'm wondering if you're kind of at a loss of what to do, which in here it's kind of obvious. Lean on your ancestors. Lean on your spirit side. Do some studying on how to lean on, how to meditate, how to go into those energies so that you can then open your ears and hear the guidance that will come through. All right. Shoo! All that wrap up. There we go. All right, Virgo. I look forward to next week. Actually, technically here in a few days. And until then, may all your decisions and choices be very blessed.